Hello there, how's everybody doing today? Hope you're all doing well. So I came across these speed loaders, and they are specifically made for Bond Arms Derringers. And since I love the Bond Arms Derringers, and I know you guys do too, when I find cool stuff for them, I like to share the news. So this company is called 5-Star Firearms, and they make all these specific speed loaders for certain firearms like Bond Arms. And they make this is their company here. They can do different kind of anodized things. They've got gun holders, it seems. These loading blocks are pretty cool because you can put multiple in one space and keep them. But like they do the 22s, the Chiappa Rhino, Bond Arms. They also do the 500 Smith & Wesson Magnum, which I snagged me one of those, of course. So let's talk about what is a speed loader. So when you have a semi-automatic pistol, you have a magazine, you fill it up with the appropriate ammo. And when you run out, you push a button, release this magazine, and you can put another one in, reload it, and you're good to go. So that makes reloading rather easy. With a revolver, you have to essentially either, swing the barrel out, and they have an ejector rod. You can take all of them out, put them in one by one. Or some single actions, you have to actually pull them out one by one. You'll push them out one by one, and then reload them one by one. So it makes it a little time consuming. So over the years, they've developed different types of speed loaders, is what they call them. So this is kind of like your traditional speed loader. This is for a 357 or 38 special, a 6-shot. So what it is you load these in here and you turn this knob, and it makes a little piece of metal come out, and it holds the rim in. So the ammo doesn't fall out. You can put it in a pouch, put it in your pocket, whatever. When you open up your revolver and you need to reload, you would stick this into your revolver like so, and you twist this button. So all these would line up with the cylinder. Twist this knob here, and then they would all just fall out. And then to reload, you stick that in there like so. Boom, boom, boom. And turn the knob again, and now they won't fall out. So this isn't Speed Loader 101, but that's the gist of it, okay? You've also had these things called speed strips, which they're soft rubber. This is made by Bianchi. There's a couple different companies that make them. There's a couple different ones that make this one too. This is probably, who is this? HKS. HKS made this one. I think Bianchi makes some of these too. Uncle Mike, stuff like that. It doesn't matter. So anyway, this is soft rubber and it's flexible. So this works really good for revolvers too, because you can stick it into the cylinder like, let's see here. We'll do a reverse action. So let's pretend like this is a cylinder. This is like circus. Anyway, let's pretend like this is your revolver. So what you do is you'd stick that in there and you flick this like that, and you can reload each cylinder. So that works too for a faster reload, I guess. Keeps them all in one place pretty much. That's one way to do it. The problem when you have, let's say, a Bond Arms Derringer with a traditional speed loader, here's your barrel. Let's pretend like it's still attached to the gun. So you could put it in there, but if you turn the knob, all the rest of your ammo falls out too. And you got one bullet in there. So that doesn't work. Traditional speed loaders do not work very well with the Derringers. Let me get this out. Okay, it's not rolling everywhere. So here comes the speed strips. They'll work better for the Derringers because you can take one, flick it off, take another, flick it off. This is actually a 40 caliber barrel. I don't have a 45 Colt barrel, so we're just pretending anyway. That's how a speed strip works. This company said, I got an even better idea. We'll just make a double speed loader. So they only have them for the 45 Colt. And like I said, I don't have a 45 Colt barrel. Bummer. Hopefully I'll get one soon. maybe when, you know, I'm gonna email them and say, hey, what's the possibility of a 357 or a 9mm speed loader in the same kind of configuration? Is that a thing? Yeah, we'll see. Doesn't hurt to ask, right? So, anyway, this is where they come in. So this is a really neat one. It's actually got a little button here that you press, and you see here these little claws that is going to hold the shell in. When you push it up, they kind of slide up and out of the way. So you stick that in there and it's not going anywhere. You could do 410 or 45 Colt and they are not going anywhere. And what you would do is, assuming you had a 45 caliber barrel, you would push these into the cylinder and let go, and now you've just reloaded 2 rounds. So this is a double shot Derringer specific speed loader, and that's pretty cool. I'll show you how it works. I've got the I got the Rossi Brawler. It's a single shot, but we'll be able to work with it. So, and show you. That's one style, which I really like. This I think I kind of like it more than the traditional knob style, but either one of them works. So this one is another more of a traditional speed loader style, but you've only got the 2 shells. So let's see, are we open? Yeah. So let's put these in here. Turn the knob. Bam, they're not coming out, but you only have 2 shells. So when you put it in the barrel to let go, you don't have 4 other rounds hitting the ground, because that's just how it works. It's a simple but very effective thing, speed loader. So it's not like you can say, I only want to drop 2 rounds. It's all or nothing, no matter how many holds kind of thing. So that's why they come in and they made double shot speed loaders. How cool is that, right? I think it's an amazing idea. Like I said, I really like this button one. I just think it'll be awesome. And you don't have to carry these big long strips. See how much more room this takes up? I mean, can you imagine? This should be really easy to make some kind of little holsters for. I'll be working on it. So let's take a peek, shall we? So we have the Brawler here. And we'll pretend that it's a double barrel, but this is how it works. So you put your shell in, push the button, and the shell comes out and it goes in and you're loaded. Now if this was a Derringer, obviously I would be able to do 2 at once. And then same principle with this one. We'll take 1 out so it doesn't make a big bang. Put it in here, turn the knob, out it comes. How sweet is that? That's pretty cool. These are dummy rounds. I think they're awesome. And like I said, I bought these with my own money. I didn't, they didn't send them to me or nothing. I'm gonna try to, if there's a good calling for it, if you guys are interested, I'm gonna try to become a dealer. I talked to them about that, so that might be something that happens in the future where I'll have these on my website for you guys to buy when you pick up your holster. So let me know. I'll kind of gauge the interest by that way. And I definitely want to be in contact with them and message them and, hey, can you make these for 357s? Can you make these for 9mm? Is that a thing? Who knows? I sure don't. I'm not a machinist. I'm not a designer, but it doesn't hurt to ask, right? If they can make them for 357s, I don't see why they couldn't make them like this. 357, right? Maybe they just needed the suggestion. Who knows? Anyway, 5-Star Firearms. These are pretty awesome, and I like them. And I think you guys should give them a try. They are pretty affordable, especially considering what quality it is, and that they are made in the USA, which is also even better. It took, I think I ordered about 2 weeks ago. I'm going to assume that they have to kind of they may build them to order kind of thing like I do with my holsters. I don't know, but it was about 2 weeks, but it's a very high quality product so far, very sturdy. And they ran, so I'm hoping I get these right. Tix 45. So I guess that's this one. Tex 45. So this one was $19.95 as of when I ordered them. February 8th is when I ordered them. 2024. Prices could change. Obviously, you know how that goes. Materials, all that stuff. Anyway, so this is $19.95 compared to these traditional speed loaders that wouldn't even work for you anyway. I think they're probably about 15 bucks for two, possibly, maybe one. I can't remember. It's been a long time since I bought one. But they're useless for a Derringer anyway. So 20 bucks. 20 bucks. Not too shabby. Very high quality, nice made, and it's metal, it's not plastic. Probably aluminum, I'd assume. And then this one, we got a little bit more going on with it, with the button and all that stuff. So this one run $30.45. This is in tactical black. Like, I don't know if I showed you in the brochure, but they can do different colors too, but I think there's a longer wait time if you get it anodized in a different color. And then I got one for the Smith & Wesson 500. I'm going to do a different video on that here in a minute, and that one was $24.95. So, I hope you guys like this video. Go check out 5-Star Firearms if you are looking for speed loaders for your Derringer. I think it should work with any of the Derringers, not just the Bond Arms, any kind of 2-shot Derringers. I think it would work. But like I said at the time, unless I missed something, all they had was 45, Colt, and 410 for the speed loaders for the Derringers. So, thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Don't forget to like and subscribe.